This is the rooftop of the guest house staying at in Pelling, Sikkim. The guest house is called Garuda, and just another stunning view. Even though the clouds have moved in to cover a lot of the mountains, the hills, and you can see a tad of the mountains peeking behind some clouds there. That would be the Cherichunga. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's the third biggest mountain in the world, or highest peak, I should say. But the hills here are just stunning. It's just so beautiful to look at. I love rolling hills with lots of trees. Been climbing for probably about 45 minutes now, up hillside. Feels like a mountain to me. And I've just stopped about 3/4 of the way up to take a look at the scenery from this lookout point. Just look at this. So gorgeous. Even down in the valley. Great view from this height, and I'm sure it'll even be better from the top where the monastery is. If you look in the distance, you can just see the hills. Hill after hill, layered. This hill here, at the very top of this, is where I'm going. You can see the flags start right up about there, and then you go a little higher and the monastery at the top. I'll get some more footage from the top, as I'm sure it'll be even higher than where I'm at now and a better view. Although I can't see how, because it's just marvelous from here. So peaceful up here, quiet. Just the sound of some birds and some insects and the wind. I know if Dean and Lee were here, they'd be loving this. So this is going out to you, Dean and Lee. The wind is blowing your names here. The Sanga Choeling Monastery. Sanga Choeling Monastery, or Choeling meaning a land of the divine teaching is one of the oldest monasteries of Sikkim, built in the year 1642 by Lama Garuda Guesthouse, and belongs to the Nam Papa order of Buddhism. This monastery was later renovated in the year 1966, the year I was born. Altitude is 7,500 feet. Just entering the monastery at the top of the hill now. very high up from this monastery. Very peaceful. The wind is nice. The sun is hot and the wind is cool. This is how they saw logs. Very long and arduous task. And a lot of logs they've got to go. An interesting little, well, not so little, but beetle here with some pretty intimidating front clippers, graspers. Not really sure what they are. But it looks pretty serious. As in, get in my way, off with your finger type stuff. Don't know if it has that kind of power, but boy, it just looks menacing. So, let's just say goodbye and go the other way and let this guy go his way. See ya. I'm glad they don't fly. Nice little lookout point. You can see how high we are. Way down there on the street there's a couple of people walking, or at least one person. You can see the houses down there in the valley, spread throughout the green fields, and looks like rice paddies or something that they're growing over there in layers. I have to say Sikkim is my favorite mountainous place in the Himalayas, the foothills of the Himalayas here. It's just full of beauty. The fog has come across the mountains now, the hills and the mountains in the back, but you can just see the sun is shining on the white, the snowy sort of peaks of the mountain in the background. Clouds are covering them pretty good, but I can see the peaks peeking out from the clouds. Beautiful. Love the trees here. Pink, I don't know what they would be called. Do you know what kind of trees those are? The pink tree?
Pink tree is a local tree.
Local tree.
Where are you coming?
Canada.
Canada?
Yeah.
His name?
Terry.
Terry. My name is Donmoy.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Beautiful here. Sneak a peek closer at